Hey guys, and welcome to Jays and Kays. What I've got here today is a Casio GShock G2310, and I've just inherited this from a buddy. He doesn't want it, he's upgrading, and he's offered this to me, and so of course I welcomed it with open arms because I like this model. I like this tough little solar here. This particular model, or I'm sorry, this particular watch, I should say, you can tell it's seen better days. It's paid its dues. It's got a bunch of nicks and blemishes and scrapes. So maybe a trip to packparts.com is in order to try to find some affordable parts to refresh this. If not, at least I know I'm going to go ahead and take off this original strap and replace it with something like this two-piece NATO right here. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to need couple adapters. I've got the JaysAndKays Convertible Adapters for 5600, and yeah, this isn't a 5600, but these adapters are going to fit really well in this model, and that's what I wanted to do, is take an opportunity to demonstrate that for you guys. So let's get going on this. All we're going to need basically is a spring bar tool. So let's go ahead and start pulling this off. These are 16mm lugs, so they have our 16mm spring bars in here, and we're going to reuse those spring bars for the adapters. So let's go ahead and extract these out and set them aside. Here's one end of the strap. And for you guys who weren't really looking for a video on the adapters, you might have just been looking for something as far as a how-to on how to swap the strap out. Everything we're going to demonstrate here would apply as far as the fundamentals for removing and reinstalling a strap, or removing the strap and installing adapters instead. So here's one of the adapters. I'm going ahead and prime it up with a spring bar here. I'm biasing it to one side so that we can see the hole here in the lug, and then just dive it into that hole and slide the adapter down as far as it'll go, and then tuck the rest of the spring bar under and lock it into place. So there's one end. Let me go ahead and set that down, and well, let's get our other spring bar. Wherever it went, there it is. Okay, got the other one. It had fallen out and rolled over in a corner here. So here's our other one. We'll do the same thing. Here's our watch, and you can kind of see the hole on the lug. When this focuses up, there you go. Let's go ahead and dive it in and lock it down. Duck it under and lock it into place. So I always use a spring bar tool for these sort of operations. It's the most convenient tool I've used, but if you got something else that works for you, that's great. So here's our 2310 with the adapters installed. Now, we might normally use a one-piece 3-ring, like a 3-ring ZULU, on some of our other adapter models, but these are convertibles, so they're going to support the 2-piece as well, and that's what I want to do, is I want to use the 2-piece here. So I've got my 2-piece NATO. Here's the buckle in that's going to go on the 12 o'clock side of the watch. So these are 22mm straps. These convertibles for 5600 are sized for 22s. So I've got this primed up with the 22 spring bar already. We're going to go ahead and insert it and duck that spring bar under the lip, and then just push it into place. And you just heard that click, and we can see the spring bar is showing itself there in the through hole. Give it a good tug, make sure it's on nice and tight. It is. Let's move on to the other half. Here's our long end of the strap that's going to go on the 6 o'clock side of the watch, and same concept. Just go ahead and start it, and then duck under right there and push it into place. Let that spring bar lock in. So there you go. We've got that 2310 now equipped with JaysAndKays convertible adapters for 5600, and we've mounted a 2-piece NATO on this guy. So you guys have any questions, just give me a holler. We'll talk to you later.